We're going to step aside. Join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Detroit leading by 20. Chan in at the 3. Rodney Stuckey out there with Mahinmi. And it's Gray in at the 4. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Mahinmi's shot is good.
It's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
Toronto with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Chapman the pass to Nogueira. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. There's the dish to Wade. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Davis. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
I thought we might see a little defensive adjustment at halftime, but the fast break continues to be effective.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Bennett's checked in for Nogueira, for Johnson. And it's Hill in for Dwayne Wade. That one misses for Davis.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Here's Chan, and another 3 for Detroit.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Now, here's Bennett. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Dinwiddie passes to Chan. Here's Dinwiddie. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Okay, on defense, we're not even going to guard the three-point line. We are protecting the paint. No drives to the basket, no offense.
Jerebko's checked in for the Pistons. The Raptors making a switch here. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Fast break Detroit. Up the floor. Dishes to Drummond. The pass to Chan. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Chan. No luck. And Toronto will come the other way. Now Willis. He feeds it to Kelly. They set the screen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks to Jerebko. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Davis kicks to Willis. Feeds it to Bennett. 7-foot shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Detroit leading by 23. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Gets it to fall in the bucket from Chan. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Here's Kelly after the made shot from Chan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bennett. Misses off the right iron. Pistons have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Patton. Here's the dude. He's covered by Willis. The pass to Chan. Here's Dinwiddie. The 3. And Willis pulls it down. Here's Kelly. Good.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Pistons leading by 23. 1:53 left in the game. The shot's good from Jerebko.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Toronto with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Kelly, and that one's good.
Well, I tell you what, that is a lot harder than it appears. You've got to get your body angle just right to shield you from the defense.
Dinwiddie passes to Chan. Passes it to Patton. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Pistons.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
This will cap a dominant run of games against these guys this year. They've played 3 times, and it's going to be 3-0 when this one's over.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this was going to go.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the dude. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Fast break, Toronto. And here is Willis. The feed to Bennett. He dishes it to Davis. Takes the 12-footer and hits. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Here's the dude. Down low. Dinwiddie passes to Chan. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, the Dude.